Hello guys, welcome to Logistics for Management Consultant, a practical guide how to do your job during a consulting project. Let me walk you through the agenda of our course. First, we're going to do a short introduction to the course. Then we're going to move to the introduction to management consulting, when we're going to try to show you the flavor of real life during the management or operational consulting project. Third part will be about how you should prepare yourself for the project so you are efficient and you're able to deliver the results expected from you. And then we're going to go through 5 very practical hands-on cases, which will show you how to do necessary calculation in Excel, and it will show you how to make sense of data. So let's go to chapter first. Let me introduce myself. My name is Hassan and I'm 35 years old. I have 11 years of experience, which includes 5 years in consulting. It was in Client Partners, which is currently a part of Alvarez & Marsal. After that, I've taken a lot of position as a chief restructuring officer for major Polish companies and a CEO advisor. As you can see, I don't have a specialty industry. I did a lot of projects in FMCG, in B2B retail services, also a little bit in SMCG. Apart from that, I did projects in 4 different countries, being Poland, Serbia, Russia, and Ukraine. Now, who the course is designed for. So first of all, it is designed for people who would like to work in management consulting as well as in operational consulting. For them, it will give you a very nice flavor of how things should be done during the project, and you will also have a very nice hands-on experience. Apart from that, this course is perfect for people who work in supply chain and logistics and would like to improve the performance of the companies of the area. The goals of the course. After the completion of this training, you should be able, first of all, to handle supply chain related analysis in Excel with easiness and to be able to build in Excel very clear and nice analysis. Apart from that, you'll be very efficient during the project, of course, if you go and do a supply chain project, and you will be able to deliver great results and, most of all, which is very important during the project, be able to sleep. Apart from that, we hope that you will have a good knowledge about the problems which may occur in logistics. We'll not cover all of them, but given that we're going to cover different areas in different companies, it should give you a nice flavor and it should most of all prepare you for the challenges which always come with this sort of projects. Apart from that, you should be able to prepare yourself efficiently for the audit of supply chain system, which is usually the first part of the project. And last but not least, be able to perform simulations for the logistics system, which in hand will probably show the biggest savings or performance improvement potential. In order to achieve this, you should first of all go through all lectures and then also do the homework in the way we suggest. So in every case, we're going to give you a nice Excel to solve. It will be empty, and on the basis of the description you can download, which is attached to every lecture, you'll be able to solve it independently. And only after that, please go to Excels with the solutions or look at the explanations we're going to provide in the video. Apart from that, we suggest that you should also read additional materials which will be attached to every lecture. This will enable you to broaden your horizon and learn more about consulting and supply chain projects. Now, let me just try to group all the things you're going to learn in this course in 3 groups. The first group is consulting tools, so it will give you a nice view on the basic concept and tools used by consulting. One of them being formats in Excel, which usually are used for all sorts of things to calculate the potential for changes, savings, and the impact of strategy. Here, of course, it will be limited just to supply chain, but with the same logic, they can be used for all sorts of things. And then one of the most important things in consulting, which is the issue tree. This is the way, in an educated way, to guess and try to verify your hypothesis. Top-down approach is also a very important one, and this is the basis for the last element, which is the 80-20 rule. Everything boils down basically to try first, have a nice broader look on everything which happens in the company, and only after that, go to details and do the analysis which are required. Now, in terms of Excel, you're going to learn, or you're going to see how we use in practice a bunch of nice formulas. But most of all, we're going to teach you how to do clean, understandable for everybody Excel, which can be open after a few months. And it can be still useful, not only for you, but for your colleagues. And then we also gonna give you some basic knowledge about Visual Basics, especially how to run simulations. In terms of supply chain, you will learn how to find the cost related to distribution in the data. And you're gonna also learn how to analyze the fuel usage and overtime. as well as to compare uncomparable, which is the tariffs, and this is really a pain in the ass quite often. And last but not least, as mentioned before, we're going to do the logistics system simulation, which will be probably the most advanced thing you can do in Excel in terms of logistics. This can be done also with Solver, but we're actually gonna just use Visual Basic because, to be honest, it's much easier and it's actually much more flexible, and it does not require you to know linear programming, which is the case in Solver. Okay, so this is the end of chapter 1, and let's go to chapter 2 in a few seconds.